Mic check, mic check. Um, so today's DLOG daily log number 6, and um, I actually wanted to talk about my dating journey a little bit. And for those of you who know me now, I am in a very secure and healthy relationship with my girlfriend, my Pookie, my love, Karen. And um, yeah, I think first off, I'll say it's like it took me a long time to get this point, but I wanted to share a little bit of what it means to me uh, with dating intentionally, because I don't think I would have um, met Karen and fostered what I have with her unless I was dating intentionally. But yeah, so to kind of backtrack, I was following this Instagram called Dating Intentionally, okay? And it helped me a lot in the sense of, uh, you know, so I was single for a very long time, and no like real serious relationship, but I think it's because I had a lot of unhealed attachment issues. One of the reasons why I went to this might be like a big share, but one of the reasons why I went to therapy last year, early, I think it was like January, February, was because the person that I was dating, she, well, yeah, I might as well just go all in with this, but yeah, she wanted to be ethically non-monogamous, and um, I obviously that's not what I was really looking for. I'm a monogamous person to my core, and she didn't tell me this in the beginning of when we started dating. She only told me later that she was like, "Oh, I'm actually looking to date other people romantically." And again, I don't really know like what. Maybe again, it's not my. It's like not my own personal evolved, quote unquote, evolved form of love, but it's cool for some people. It's just not for me. But I think with any time that you meet someone new and you first start seeing them, it's good to talk about your dating goals and intentions. It's so crazy because like uh, I remember like just in conversation with like some of my climbing homies where one of I remember just one of these one of my new homies, like he was like, oh, and I think it's weird if you tell the girl or whoever you're dating like what you're looking for from the get-go. And I was like, I disagree with that. I think you should tell someone like, if you're, and even if it's just like in the beginning stages of dating, um, are you looking for something long term? Are you looking for something short term? And we're in this dating age of Hinge and Tinder and dating apps, and there's a lot of like, I think, prompts to create and show what your dating intentions are on the app and stuff. But I think it's even more important to just say that stuff up front, so you don't have any miscommunications down the line. And with Karen, how I got lucky with her, uh, we both were looking for, a life partner, and like more so, I was taking a stance more where I would get a little bit too romantically involved with the women I'd see early and sooner. So I was very much for what she was also for, which was to be friends first and just like get to know each other, but not really like do anything romantic so soon. And yeah, it just worked out great. Really big shout out to that. If you ever are looking on, or whoever's out there listening to this and you're on your dating journey, look up Dating Intentionally online. I think her name is Talia. Big shout outs to you because I found my partner. But yeah, I think another big thing, and well, I could dive into that now too, is yeah, because people ask, because me and Karen are long distance, how we make it work. And, I think it's tough, obviously, us being physically apart, and especially in the beginning. I have an anxious attachment style, and that's what I went to. Again, that's what I went to therapy for. Was back then that girl who breadcrumbed me to saying that she wanted to be in a relationship first, but then only later told me that she wanted to see other people romantically. Really fucked up my anxious attachment because I lost a sense of like trust, And this is something that I actually brought up to Karen, which was, when up until the time before we became fully exclusive, I was like making sure that my headspace was good. Like we constantly check in with each other, and like now that we are exclusive, and now that we are fully dating and everything, I still have these anxiousness in sense, but we do things where we keep constant communication and even plan for constant communication. So, for example, over the weekend, because our frequency is, I think now, like seeing each other at least once, but sometimes 2 times a month. But if we, and in person, if we don't see each other in person, we make sure that we plan our FaceTime dates. And obviously, like, we're constantly texting and stuff. And at the same time, or on the flip side, we both can be very busy as well. But that kind of engagement and me asking for more engagement too has helped me like with my anxious attachment a lot. And she has shown up in ways to remedy my anxious attachment too, so that I can move and evolve into being, which I was for the majority of what my attachment style was secure, to be even more secure. And shout outs to you, Pookie. I love you so much. But yeah, like FaceTime dates are fucking everything, and like you, like they are so real and intentional, and it's goes so far as like you do something intentional together. There's not like something where, okay, hey, I'm like just in the background doing work, and then you're in the background doing work, and like we're FaceTime together. No, it's like, okay, hey, we're gonna which what we've done since our very first date was we get dinner together, sometimes a very shared like type of meal, so we have the same shared experience. We'll like just chat, talk. For a while, we were doing reading our book together, which is, by the way, if you're ever out there and you like are looking for a book for couples, there you go. It's called The Inner Work of Relationships. Very much so a book about moving more towards a secure relationship with each other. What else? Like we do clay nights, which are really cute. We'd play video games a lot together. Very good. There's very great co-op video games out there. I could say them now. Like It Takes Two. Oh my God, is like an amazing video game for couples, and just anyone for two players at any time. But there are a lot of puzzle games like that, which I think are great. But yeah, it's like, again, everything is about, especially in a healthy, secure relationship, of number one, communicating. Also being, number two, being intentional. And I'd say number three, like just when someone asks for something within security, or to help them make help for like validation and feeling secure, your partner is there to show up for you and show up for you properly in the way that you ask to. And again, everyone has their own individual lives, and I know myself and Karen are both very busy, but we make it work, and we make time for each other. We make time to just at least check in, and like that's like really important to me, is just checking in. And yeah, it's like I don't know if this has anything to do with what I'm talking about, but like um, I sit with my dating journey. Again, I've been single for a very long time, and you know, I feel I've done a lot of personal mental health work, um, and whether that be through meditative practice, mindfulness, a lot of reflection on just like being a good person. I found my my match in Karen, because she also has done a lot of mental health and personal work, inner, like healing her inner child. And I'm grateful because, dude, like it's so, I don't want to say it's like insane, but it's more like it's such a blessing, because I know that we both don't want to project any like unhealed things within us, and we only like approach each other with a lot of tenderness and care. And dude, that's a fucking beautiful ass thing. Like, um, what more can anyone ask for in a life partner? And shout out to Hinge, and shout out to uh, well, I could explain that, like because again, we're long distance. I made it a goal to spend more time with my SoCal family this year. My shout out to my cousins, Riley and Tyler, and my uncle and auntie Tita Reese and Uncle Gunner. But yeah, I was just like, okay, I'm gonna go over there, because dating in the Bay Area has been rough for me. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it a point to go to SoCal more. Why not check out the dating scene? And I got really lucky because I found my Pookie. And I know, Pookie, you're probably watching this, and I love you so much. Thank you for being you. And yeah, I'm just grateful. Like, really, really grateful to have found her. Pookie, I'm really grateful to have found you. But yeah, whoever's watching this, I might talk more about like just like how to date more intentionally, but follow that Instagram by Talia. It's like amazing. And this book on the inner work of relationships is a really beautiful book. But yeah, just work on yourself first. I mean, and that's I've read that a lot too. It is okay to have the feeling and seek a relationship while being unhealed, but like it should always be where we do our very best as just human beings on our own to not project our traumas onto each other. I think that's like a big like self-reflection and ownership thing. And I promise you, like with how grateful I am now to have met Karen, that like your not just romantic relationships, but your own platonic relationships and relationships with other people will all the more flourish and be fruitful, and be just like full of love. But yeah, thanks for watching. It's probably a different take from my past few because it's a little bit earlier today, so I'm not as like burnt out and stuff. But yeah, I'm just preparing for the wedding this weekend. Again, performing F8 on Friday. But much love to whoever's listening out there. I'm gonna keep going doing these, and like really excited to post some more. So much love. Drink water. Take care of yourself. Peace.